Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, Charles here, and welcome to another great show. I'll wait. Yes, you know what I do. Get a friend, tell them we are live and we got a great show for you. So go ahead, call a friend, let them know we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. There's no excuse to watch us now. Everybody that's watching right now, we've already had people coming in. I could see you in the chat. Tell us where you're coming in from. Type it in Brampton, Mississauga, Toronto. If you're from out of the country, type it in the chat right now. We'll put you on the screen to let you know, everybody know where you're calling in from. All right. We got a great show for you today. But you know how it's been these last couple of days. I can't do the show without my good partner in crime. I got to have a co-host, and I got one for you right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big round of applause. Kiara, where you at?
Hello. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, since we've been seeing each other in the background, you've been smiling from start to finish, and I love it. I just love the smile on you.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm in Vancouver right now, so it's 8 in the morning. So keeping my spirits up.
All right, so it's the morning smile. Is that what it is?
It's the morning smile. It's a smile to get me through the day.
So what's the weather like over there right now?
Honestly, today's supposed to be sunny, which I'm happy about. So it's not too bad, but it's been raining for the past couple of weeks, which hasn't been great.
All right. So listen, we're not going to keep everybody waiting.
Yes.
We have 3 people in the green room ready to go. We have a special event coming up, so we're going to talk about more about it. But without further ado, let's bring the panel up on. You ready?
Yes.
All right. So let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our great panel for today. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
Fantastic, Charles. Thank you. How about yourself?
Listen, we are, like I said, we're in the background. We're just having some fun, smiling, laughing. It's a great time to be alive. So we got some great events coming up, and we can't wait to hear some of your answers, some of your questions. And I'm going to leave it up to my co-host to get the party started.
Sounds good. Yeah. So I know we all know that International Women's Day is coming up on March 8th. And so I thought a good topic to kind of talk about would be women empowerment and how we've all felt that through our journeys and our careers. So I think my first question to both of you would be what March 8th means to you and if you celebrate it in any way. Radhika,
Of course. Ifoma, do you want to go first? Ifoma.
Well, no, you can go first.
Well, I guess this is a little bit of what March 8th is about, right? For me, it's about celebrating the sisterhood. It's about recognizing that there are so many women who have come ahead of us, whose shoulders, these giants whose shoulders we stand on as we continue to build the strength in the global women's movement. Whether that's celebrating my daughter and my grandmother or the sisters in the movement who are doing so much and so many in all aspects of the world. International Women's Day is really about knowing our struggles and the history of the women's movement domestically and globally, and doing everything that we can to strengthen and lift up one another and definitely not this crabs in a bucket type mentality that we've been socially conditioned to have, but rather to know that if she succeeds, I know that I succeed. So it's really about uplifting women everywhere so that I know that I'm getting ahead as well and that we're making a better world for my daughter and maybe her granddaughter someday.
No, definitely. I love that. Ifoma, what are your thoughts on March 8th?
Just adding to what Ruchika has shared, I think for me, I really love that on March 8th, we recognize all women. It's celebration for all women. There isn't, there is Mother's Day, there is other days that women are celebrated. But International Women's Day, March 8th has become a day that all women, wherever they are from, feel included, are celebrated and recognized. There's so many women, like in my culture, where they say women are supposed to be seen, not heard. A woman's place even up until today, in many cultures, a woman's place feels like that, where there are so many invisible women doing work in the background, and are not usually always acknowledged and recognized. And so for me, International Women's Day is a day that that recognition is given to those that are due, in so many ways, whether it's just by giving them a mimosa flower, or by hosting events, but really remembering all the women in whatever corner of the world that they are in, that are unseen, unheard, and celebrating and recognizing them.
No, yes, I agree with you as well, especially about the cultures and how women are seen differently in different cultures. So it can be super empowering to have a day that kind of recognizes you instead of pushing you to the background as it can be. Aloha, I'm not sure if you heard my question. Yeah, I'm not here.
She looks like she's frozen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. I don't know. For some reason, my internet is having so much problems. I can barely even hear you. I'm squinting to hear what you're saying. But hi, my name is Aloha Bowl. I'm so excited to be here today. Such a great honor to be able to connect with all of you. I don't even want to say I'm just blown away because it's such a great time to have the opportunity to be able to connect with all the people in Canada. I've been in Canada for about 8 years now. I have a background in physics electronics. I worked for a bit as a teacher and then went into retailing. Did that for a couple of years, about 7 years, before moving to Canada sometime in 2016. And I've got my bigger shares of doing some hard jobs, hustling here and there just to be able to get myself organized. Not until last year I got connected with the financial industry through a mentor called Maria Carolina, or shout out to her. She's been so amazing, getting me to understand entrepreneurship, getting into business. Right now I'm in the financial industry, doing investing, insurance, mortgage financing. It's such an exciting career to go into because you're learning to develop yourself, you're learning to become a leader, you're learning to become a role model for others. And it's a lot of learning, it's a lot of teaching as well because people are looking onto you. I have 3 kids and they're always watching me, watching how I do things. And I'm meeting a lot of exciting people because networking has been like a lifeline. It's been the only thing that gets you going because then you get to connect with other professionals who are really vast in knowledge. They tend to impact a lot of information into you. They expose you to new ideas, new information. You begin to rediscover yourself. You begin to find out other areas that you really didn't know you had, other skills you didn't really know you have until you start connecting, because people can give you feedbacks that can blow you away. You'll be surprised how much you have inside of you. You don't know how much you can motivate yourself and how much you also motivate others. So it's been an exciting journey for me, and I'm excited to be here.
Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful testament to what International Women's Day is about. I mean, Maria Carolina setting up networking opportunities and lifting. How do I say your name right? Elohar?
Yes, Elohar.
Elohar, lifting you up. Like, that is what International Women's Day is about. And this is why it's so important that we do come together and celebrate and make more connections. Kiara, go take it away. Thank you.
No, definitely. And I think Elohar reminded me that we didn't do introductions. So I completely breezed past that with the first question, but I would love if Rathika, you and Ifioma, if you could just give us a short introduction on who you are so that everyone actually knows who you are and that we haven't just like deep dived into women empowerment without going over the intros.
Ifoma, you go first this time.
Sorry, I'm finding it very hard to hear you. I don't know what's wrong with my volume. Can you just say that again, please?
Yeah, sorry. I just asked both of them to give their introductions because I forgot to do that when we went to the first question.
A question?
Go ahead, Ifoma.
Okay. Hi everyone. So my name is Ifoma Ngudike, and I'm joining you from Calgary. I am an author, the title of my book is The Successful Immigrant Woman. And it lays out 8 transformational strategies to be empowered, to be confident, and to achieve success as an immigrant woman. I'm also the founder of Yes to Amazing, a platform where we work with immigrant women and immigrants on elevating their value, and helping to make sure that that confidence that they have and the value that they bring to our communities is heard and seen. So elevating their visibility. I'm very passionate about financial literacy and financial empowerment for all people. And so I'm part of a campaign where we have a mission to educate, to provide financial education to 30 million people by the year 2030 in North America, US, and Canada. And that really inspires me to wake up every morning to be able to provide solutions and financial education to Main Street. It's not just only, the people that we think are celebrities or have a lot of money that should know how money works. It's all of us. So that's really something that inspires me. And I know that once one woman is empowered and gains freedom through financial freedom, the entire community is impacted. So that's my mission, to inspire all women to gain that freedom for themselves.
I love that. And that's perfect for women empowerment because, like you said, from your book to everything that you're doing, it all directly and indirectly leads to women empowerment because you're trying to raise other people up along with you.
Yes.
Radhika, your turn. Go ahead.
So hi, everybody. My name is Radhika. Radhika Sitsabayisan. My pronouns are she, her, elula, aussi. I don't know, I wear so many hats. I am the proud mom, first of all, of Maya, who's just turned 7. I am a full-time professor of business and human resource management, conflict resolution, and I am growing I'm a shepreneur, a mompreneur, I guess, and I'm a coach, a life and leadership coach. I also have a mediation and human resource management consulting firm. And most recently, I am also a film producer, filmmaker. I have a documentary film coming out later this year called Ray of Hope, which is in which I am the principal character in this documentary. However, what we're using is using my platform and my globally recognizable voice as a former member of parliament and a human rights activist to bring the voices and stories of many others into the movie to really tell the story of the Tamil genocide. So I am a survivor of war, survivor of genocide of my people, and I'm proud to be a Canadian and proud to have served as a federal member of parliament of this country, and really that anything is possible if a child who was shot at and was attempted to be killed by her government can leave and come to this wonderful land and serve in the highest elected office in this country, and really do anything. Every opportunity was supposed to be taken away, and this country made it possible for me as a young immigrant when I came to this country. So for me, it's really about doing everything that I can to lift and elevate others' voices as much as possible. And through my human rights work, it's really about being a strong voice for the people who have been put into the margins and made voiceless. So that's a little bit of what I do today.
So inspiring to hear. Aloha, welcome back. Were you able to?
Oh, hi. Finally, I got a headset. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear us?
Oh, fine. Yes, I can. I don't know. My internet in the house isn't working. I'm trying to use my phone to see if it works. It's just crazy today. Sorry about that.
I'm glad you could join us. I think the question that I was asking was, we were doing introductions, but I think beyond introductions, I think I'm Radhika gave me the perfect segue to get onto the next question, which was, I would love to learn how your journey has empowered you, because the topic that we're kind of talking about today is women empowerment.
Oh, okay. So my
Yes.
journey it has empowered me in so many ways. It has actually transformed my life because I used to be more like an introvert, I would say that, but over time, I've learned to develop myself. I've learned to be able to shine beyond just my household because you're like a champion while you're in your house, right? Your kids you're the role model. They're looking up to you, but now you have to come out of your little corner, and then you're out in the world. You're learning new ideas. You're getting new information. You are exploring new grounds, right? So I'm not just being empowered mentally. I'm being empowered in the society. I'm also being empowered financially. So it's been a whole lot of empowering for me. And also, you get to learn other people's story. You get to see life from a different angle. You get to appreciate life because coming all the way from Africa, I'm Nigerian by origin. It's a total different world. You begin to see other perspectives of life. You understand how governments work, and also, so it's a lot of empowering. Not just um, it's it's a whole package. I would say it's like developing. I should say I've been transformed more like it.
Yeah, no, I think we can all say that we all have been transformed just in our interactions with people. And the more we talk to people, the more perspectives we get, the more we learn, and the more we are empowered as well. And so, Ifeoma, what are your takes on that as well? How do you think your journey has empowered you and like defined women empowerment as well?
So I think I am on a journey. I don't think I've got to the end. I still continue to go on my journey, and life is not a linear trajectory. And one of the things that is one of my strengths, my topmost strength, is learning. So I'm a learner. So I do learn from every situation. I do learn from every aspect of my journey. And one thing that I know that makes it transformative for me throughout my journey, as an individual, but specifically as a woman in all seasons of my life, is just the fact that my lived experience is my superpower. And that is very empowering for every single individual. You can't read some things from a book. Yes, I wrote a book. There's my story, some of my story in the book. But I believe that myself as my brand, and my lived experience, at any time I tell any part of my story to anybody, that person, depending on the season that they're in, is gonna glean something from that story. And there isn't anything more inspiring and empowering than that. So I have mentors all over the world, the books that I read, the podcasts that I listen to, all of these people's journeys uh, inspire and empower me, and that's why I think it's important for us, all of us women, specifically, to use that voice that we all have, whether it's in the parliament, whether it's in our little communities, in our homes. Use that voice, because you don't know the next person you're going to, empower and inspire on their journey, and they in turn will give it back, right? So my journey, for sure, I feel very privileged. Through writing my book, I did connect with a lot of women, immigrant women of diverse backgrounds, and I came to appreciate my privilege as an educated woman whose parents were also educated, and were, middle class people, and my children, all that I can afford to provide for them on their own journey. I recognize that there are a lot of other women who we need to lift up, who we need to just hold their hands, but they've all got that gift as well. And so our journeys are all interlinked, and just through the celebration of women and International Women's Day, we are able to lift each other up and continue on the journey.
Yes, no, life is a journey. I don't think we ever reach the end truly. And we can always learn and we can always do more.
So we've been talking about this great talk about the one thing that we're not telling everybody, we have to let them know, is the date. You guys are going to be on this channel. We've been talking about, well, let's get to the nitty gritty. There's a Facebook Live that's happening. You guys are going to be talking on Impel and tell everybody why they should come in, why they should join. I sent the link out to everybody, but I want to bring somebody on here that's going to rile everybody up as normal. My partner in crime on everything, Maria, where you at?
Oh, I love you, my friend. I love to see these faces in here, and I see everybody talking, about empowerment, and I love that. March 8th, Toronto Metro Hall, be there at 4 p.m. if you can, because that day is going to be crazy, amazing, and the excitement, the synergy, the people, it's something unbelievable. The idea is that everybody get together, celebrate Women's Day because we are important. We are very important. We bring a lot of value to our homes, to our community, to our family, and it's a moment where we all gather together. You share your feelings, you get vulnerable, you share your power, and you empower and inspire other people. That's the beauty of this. And last event, I think we have like more than 1,000 people in there. And we want more people to join us, and we want to make this bigger so that you can find what you need to. Whether you're looking for a job, whether you're looking for just a hug, we give you a hug too, or whether you're looking to start a business, you want to connect with people like Ifioma, like Ratika, and Kiara. It's my first time meeting you. Nice meeting you.
Yes.
And Charles, I hope to see you there too. And it's exciting. We all love to inspire our community, and it's about leading by example. We believe in massive action. We believe in community. We believe in empowerment. It's the time for you to be there. Do not miss it. March 8th, Toronto Metro Hall at 4 if you can, or otherwise 5 is good.
Listen, that's why I only give her a small time. She blows in like the wind in a hurricane. All right, Maria, we'll see you later. So that is fantastic. And that's what you get when you come to these events online, live, or wherever it is. You're getting all this power from all these beautiful ladies. And tell everybody, I'm just going to run it around the clock. Tell everybody why they should log on, why they should come. What are they going to experience? I'm going to leave that question to you guys and leave you guys alone. But tell everybody why they need to show up.
I think I can go first with that. I think literally, like Maria said, like whether you want to hug, whether you want to just meet people, whether you want to talk to someone, there's someone for anything and everything. And it's the perfect event for you to show up at, to meet people, to just talk and get whatever you want out of it.
I'll go next. It's the reason why you should be there is because it's going to be an exciting time to connect with new people. You will never know who you meet. You can make from this event. You have the opportunity to meet people that can transform your life, that can encourage you, that'll be role models to you, that can hold your hand and literally take you through a career change, or even empower you, giving you inspiration, making you understand that you're not alone. Whatever you've been through, other people have been through it, and they're coming out stronger and better. Come and connect with women who have gone through all sorts of experiences in life, and they're thriving in this country, they're thriving in this community, and it can be you too.
Absolutely. I mean, any International Women's Day event, but the Immigrant Women in Business International Women's Day event is just another whole other vibe, right? It's a vibe about love and strength and allowing yourself this, creating space for vulnerability and really for all of us to lift each other up together. So really come in person, join online. You'll still, come in person because then you really get the vibes. And if you can't, like Ifoma, you're in Calgary, join us online because you'll still be part of the energy. it's really about lifting one another up. And as Maria Carolina invited Charles, we also have, it's not just about women getting together, it's about all feminists, so men and women who are really there to lift up the world and celebrate women, celebrate your sisters, your mothers, your daughters, your grandmothers, right? It's about celebrating everybody, all the women around us. And I've always said, you know, women are the glue that holds communities together. So the more we strengthen each other, the more we're strengthening the bonds in our communities, between and among our society. So come on out and celebrate the strength and the power and the vulnerability and the beauty and the elegance and everything that there is about women in our societies.
Exactly. Ifeoma, do you have anything to add to that? I think Radhika summarized it perfectly as to why we should all be there.
Sure, absolutely. If you have never been to
My
an
computer
event,
is so crazy.
if you've never been to an event by IWB, you should try this out. There's so much energy, there's so much love, and you meet people that look like you, whatever you look like, whatever you feel like, whether you're an introvert, you're going to get energy and you're going to get ideas. And most of all, you're going to be connected to amazing, awesome people. If you don't have any other reason, just come and look around and see how colorful it is. Lots of energy for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure so much energy, so many people, everyone's open to talking, everyone's happy to talk. So don't be afraid to reach out. Just go find whoever there is and just strike up a conversation, and you never know where it can take you.
Yes.
All right. Now, if you're trying to find out where, what, when, how, and who, it's right here. Boom, right there on the screen. Located Toronto City Hall, 100 Queen Street West, main hall. You got to get there. It says 5 to 9:30, but I'm going to tell everybody right now, it's 4. Get there early. Get your parking. Get the front row. You don't want to miss out on all the great things. You don't want to be at the back. You want to be at the front to hear all the great speaking. And here's the main thing. Everybody keeps saying it. Fellas, I'm talking to you directly. It's for everybody. I want to make sure I see everybody there. Ladies, bring your brothers, your cousins, your husbands, everybody. This is for everyone. Make sure you show up. You can't miss it. Get there on time. What time did I say?
4 o'clock.
4.
Get there early. Get your seats. Get the parking. I don't want to see the doors open and nobody miss out. It's going to be fantastic. The panel is massive. It's going to be right there. There it is. Look at that right there. You don't want to miss out. Now, somebody looks familiar on that panel. I'm just saying. It looks familiar, but okay. You don't want to miss it. So let's go. I'm gonna sneak in right now. Tell everybody a little sneak peek of what you're gonna talk about on that day.
Well, why would I do that now, Charles?
I tried, fellas. I tried, everybody. That means you got to be there. You got to get there early to find out what's going to be a great event. So before we go, I know you got one more question for them. So go ahead.
Yeah, I think last question was the best way I thought we could like summarize this and end this would kind of be, if anyone wanted recommendations out there to empower themselves as women, what would you suggest? How could one start their journey in empowering themselves and kind of get on that road? Who would like to go first? Does anyone have any answers?
Sure, I can start. The journey to empowerment or the journey to anywhere always starts from one place. Start where you are. And what does that look like for any woman? Let me tell you, you already got all you take, right? All it takes. Or for any individual, you just need to make sure you are rooted in your identity. Be very clear on who you are and who you are becoming. Because with that level of confidence, the sky is the limit for you.
Looks like Elohar wants to go
Yes,
for it.
so true. I couldn't have said it any better. I couldn't have said any better. Just identify, know who you are, be confident in who you are, and sell yourself. Sell yourself with your ideas, be grounded in your ideas, and sell yourself.
Awesome. Thank you, Elahar. It really does start with who you are. It starts about knowing your values and what is important for you and knowing what that why is, your own why as to why you do what you do in life every day. And if you don't know that, it's okay. Take the time to, whether it's reading books, podcasts, working with a coach, to really spend time with yourself to know who you are and why you do what you do. And once you figure that out, once your why is so strong and so powerful, sister, you can accomplish anything you want in life. It's just about knowing what your goal is, setting that goal and working towards it, reviewing your goal and working towards it every day of your life. So my quick and easy is focus on who you are. If you can't figure out what your values and what your why is, podcast, read books, work with a coach, work with somebody who mentors to really help you identify for you why you do what you do. And then reach out to mentors, reach out and network, get yourself out there, come to events like this, the International Women's Day celebration on March 8th at City Hall for 5 p.m. start time, but show up for 4 o'clock, and really get yourself out there, share your story, be your vulnerable, authentic self, and you are worth it. Whatever it is, you are totally 100% worth it. You deserve it, sister. So go out and get it and know that you're not alone. We're all in this together and we will stand with you as shoulders to lift you up, and know that if you stand on my shoulders, know that I'm standing on the shoulders of many, many giants that came before me.
All right, everybody. If you're watching right now and you know you're coming down, give us a thumbs up, put a like, put a in the comments, say, yes, I'm coming. I already have one right here that says right there, look, I will be there. If you're going to be there, tell a friend. We'll make sure we see you all right there. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's been fantastic. One more thing. Give us one word how this event's going to be. Go, everybody, shoot out one word how great this event's going to be. What's the word for you for today?
Exhilarating.
There you go.
Rewarding.
All
Fantastic.
right.
Electric.
There it is. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming out, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, girls.
Create a great day.
Bye.
It's come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head